Hey guys, this is Coach Morrison here. It's that time of year again for us to do some of our goal setting stuff, and a lot of you guys are pulled in different directions with different academic or athletic commitments. So I thought I'd make this video in order for you guys to reference, what we expect when you guys do your goal setting, and give you guys something that you can watch back on and just kind of know what direction we're heading with this. So 2020 WCHS football goal setting here. So a phrase you're going to hear a lot around our program is what's important now. So what exactly does that mean? It means that we need to make sure we are focused on the here and the now. We obviously want to have goals, and whether they're academic goals, whether they're social goals, they're family goals, they're football goals, spiritual goals, whatever they might be. When you set those goals, we want to make sure that you think about things now that can help you accomplish those goals. So if I set an academic goal, let's say I want to be in the, go to an Ivy League college, right? What's important now? I want to make sure that I'm going to class. What's important now? I want to make sure I'm getting my SAT score up. What's important now? I want to make sure I'm applying to colleges. What's important now, right? You guys get it. These are things that we can do right now. Football games. Football games aren't won and lost the week of the game. They're not won and lost in the moment, right? Those are things that we're controlling now, right? You show up to a game, you're bigger, you're faster, you're stronger, you're probably going to win the game. You show up to a game, you got the right mental attitude, right? Because you've been trained that way, you're probably going to win the game, okay? Those are all things that come into play. Our schedule's full, guys, full of teams that are good, right? They're all good. So when you go against good teams, you better win those games now, okay? You got to put the work in right now so we're successful later on, okay? All right, so when you guys are creating your goals, some things to think about. Number one is measurable. You need to be able to look at it at the end of the day and say, yep, I did it, or no, I didn't. Is it attainable? So I'm not going to run 4.240. Not going to happen, okay? Now, I'm not saying don't make your goals challenging. Don't make them lofty, right? But don't make them impossible. You need to make sure it's something you can accomplish. Next, make it time. So most of our goals here are going to be set for the third quarter and third quarter only. So with that, some of them will be a little bit long term, but at the end of the quarter, you need to be able to look back at this goal sheet with your coaches and say, you know what, we either did it or we didn't. And that's very, very important, okay? All right, next, you need to share this goal. This is very important to make sure you surround yourself with the right people. You need to find people that are going to keep you accountable, and you need to find people that are going to help you achieve your goals. This is something that in this day and age, it's difficult. It's hard, right? Social media today, I see people all the time put stuff out there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, right? 2020, new decade, new year. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And people love to just tear you apart, okay? And then if you don't do what you say, they're going to pull it back up and they're going to say, oh, look, right? No. Those aren't the people to surround yourself with. You need to find those people that your goals are just as important to them as they are to you. Great examples: family, friend, coaches, teammates, administrators. You're surrounded by a lot of people out there that want to see you succeed. Make sure you let them know what your goals are so that they can help you go in the right direction. We got a lot of resources out there. Our football program has been around for a while. We got a lot of alumni. We have people in places that are set up to help you guys succeed. So let us know where you want to go, and we'll do everything we can to make that happen. All right, so here are our team goals. Okay, I'm going to throw these out here. Okay, so we're going to go goal by goal, and I want to show you how I want you to set your goals up. Okay, so team GPA of 3.2 or greater. It's a great goal, right? It is a goal that is measurable. Okay, it is attainable, and it is time. This is for third quarter. So my win statements, what's important now? So in order for us to get a 3.2 9 weeks from now, what's important now? Weekly grade checks, right? Weekly grade checks by me, position coaches, and your academic coaches. We got 11 teachers that have volunteered this year to be academic coaches. And I'm going to finalize those teams and make sure you get set up with someone that's going to make you successful, okay? So that's what's important right now. So at 9 weeks, 9 weeks from now, we have a 3.2 GPA. Obviously, you guys got to do your part in the classroom, okay? Next, participate in at least 3 community service ventures. So what's important now with that? I got to start getting contacts with the Alcott teachers across the street, second grade teachers. We got a great relationship. We've been doing this for 3 years now, and we got to get enrolled in the Second and Seven Foundation. Great organization that provides free books for these kids, and we go over there and we help encourage the love of reading. So every player increase in 3 measured lifts. So we will measure you this week in bench, squat, and hang clean. 9 weeks from now, we will measure you again. Our goal is that 100% of you go up in all 3 of those lifts. Now, there may be an injury or extenuating circumstances or whatever, and I get that. But I'm talking about people that are actively engaged in this program. 100% of you should be going up. So what's important now for that to happen? 100 participation in platform. We didn't have that last year. We need to make sure we get on. All right. Next, increase attendance. I think we're making great strides in this. Our weight room has been jam-packed all year, so we need to keep that up, okay? All right, next, we need to increase makeup lift opportunities. I want multi-sport guys, okay? I'm not trying to, steal guys from other sports. We got bowlers, we got hockey players, we got basketball players, we got wrestlers, we got it all, and I love it, okay? There is nothing that can substitute winning. Okay, I want winners on this football team. So I want the guy that can stand on the free throw line with 1 second left in the game and can hit his free throws to win the game, right? I want the guy that can pick up the 7-10 split or whatever it is, okay? All right, I want the guys that can compete in those hard situations. So with that, I understand that there are some conflicts with our weight room sessions. Right now, Friday and Tuesday will be our makeup lift opportunities. So we are providing those so you guys can get in there. Also, I understand that, your parents schedule an orthodontist appointment. Well, if you know you got an orthodontist appointment on Thursday, you can come in on Tuesday or Friday and get that thing made up. You got a big math test, right? We got academic requirements. That's fine. Go to the extra math help session. But you got to make sure you get your makeup lifts in. Next, Rule the Ville, something we take great pride in. 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 6 years in a row we did. Last year we didn't. We dropped the ball, okay? We didn't get it done. So what's important now, I'm not going to throw all those out there, right? Don't worry, our coaches have a plan. But our schedule reshuffles this year, right? So week 1, we play Westerville North, 11-1 all time against them. Week 2, we play Westerville South, 6-7 all time, not good enough. Not good enough, plain and simple, okay? So one thing we're going to do is our inches period. So very similar to the idea of the what's important now concept, right? The inches period is, we earn our inches. We lost our playoff game this year by 79 inches. We measured them 79 inches away from being in the second round of the playoffs, okay? We didn't lose those inches on that night. We lost those inches in January during lifting. We lost those inches during 2-a-day. We lost those inches during, sprints during camp. Okay, those inches can be made up now, and we need to make sure we do that. Next, win the OCC. We are in the Ohio division this year. We've had a lot of shakeup. All new teams, and we haven't won the OCC since 2015, 2006, 11, 13, 15. Very proud of those teams, but far too long. We got to get back in first place here. So teams in our division, Pickerington North, 2-5 all time, not good enough, right? Grove City, 2-2 all time, not good enough. Gahan Lincoln, 2-4 all time, not good enough. Westland, 0-0, can't wait. All right, New Albany 5-4, better, still not good enough, right? And again, that inches period is going to come into play. So, welcome to the OCC Buckeye. Can't wait. Okay, next, qualify for the playoffs. 2011, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19. Okay, we don't know what region we're in this year, but Region 2, it took us 5 wins to get in 2018. Region 3, it's tough, right? 7 wins qualified for 2019. So we got to buckle up, right? We got to get a lot of wins if we expect to be in the playoffs again. And again, we can win those inches now. Win the inches now for this, okay? All right, so let's take a look at your goal sheet, what yours should look like here. So you should have this link mailed to you along with this video. So as you guys pull this thing up here, all right, our win goal setting. All right, so again, when you do this, make sure that you create goals that are measurable. Get stronger, Okay, while that is a goal, it's not a good goal. You need to make sure instead increase my bench press by 15%, or I want to bench press a certain weight. Okay, make sure it is measurable. Okay, and then make sure you come up with those what's important now statements. Okay, those are important. Okay, example of what's important now for an academic one, study. Study is not a good one, right? It is, I will attend math help at least 2 times per week, or I will designate 30 minutes per day at home for math homework / studying, okay? All right, so step one with this sheet, while you guys make yours, you're going to go file, make copy, and then title the new document, your name, right? So Brent Morrison, third quarter goals. Okay, it's important that you name this thing properly. We have over 100 kids on this football team, and if I'm looking at all these different goal sheets, I need to quickly be able to sort those, along with your position coaches. All right, step 2, complete following areas. So as we look through this sheet here, obviously name, grade, height, weight, offense, defensive position, okay? Now, next, academic. So first thing, you got to set an academic goal, a measurable goal for the quarter, some win statements, something, what's important right now, today, day one of the quarter. Today is day one of the quarter. What is important today for you to be successful then, okay? All right, next, a measurable long-term goal. So we're thinking end of the school year or longer. So this might be, by the end of the year, I want to raise my GPA to this, or my final grade in this class will be this, or I want to attend this college or whatever, okay? I mean, it can be a long-term goal here. And then what are you going to do today, right? You want to go to an Ivy League school, you better get some extra SAT tutor sessions, okay, or whatever it might be. All right, next, physical fitness. This could be a weight room related goal. It could be a running goal. It could be a flexibility goal. It could be a body mass index goal. It could be, dietary habit goals. It could be water intake goals, right? There's a lot of things. It could be post-workout goals, okay? All those things, okay? There's a whole lot of goals that you can set here, okay? Now, you need to make sure that you come up with those statements that are going to help you get there, okay? All right, next, your football goal, okay? So this is for you, okay? We've already set our team goals. We know what those are, okay? We talked about 3 football goals that we have. These are your personal goals. So, what can you do in this quarter? All right, and then obviously the long-term one, a lot of you, it's going to be next season. What do I want to do, okay? All right, this next one, life beyond high school. Okay, so I want to know what are your career aspirations, what you want to do, and this might change, but maybe a field. Some of you guys might be very specific. Okay, what are some of your win statements? What can you do today to help you be a teacher down the road, be a doctor down the road, be a whatever down the road? Okay, what's important now? Next, football aspirations. What are your goals? What are those things that you want to do after high school? And some of you may say nothing, right? Football is something that I'm going to do in high school, and that's it. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. In fact, that's the majority of people. Okay. But if you have aspirations of playing college football, those are things I want to know, because we got to talk about what you need to do. You got to get your film right. You got to get your grades right. You got to get your ACT score right. You got, right, those what important now statements. We need to talk about those, make sure you're on the right page. Okay. All right. So last thing here, I want you pick a goal your choice, okay? So it could be spiritual, it could be a community outreach goal, it could be a family goal, a financial goal, whatever you want, something you want to hold yourself accountable for, and you can do additional goals. That's up to you. These are the minimum that I want you to focus on, okay? All right, so once you're done with that, you're going to click up here on this share button, and when you share it, again, this will be your copy. You will start entering email addresses right there where it says enter names or email addresses. So who are you required to share this with? Me, Brent Morrison. There's my email and my name. Make sure you spell it correctly. There are a lot of people who work in this district that are very similar. Next, your offensive and defensive position coaches. They are listed below along with their email addresses. Make sure that you share it with them. Okay. If you think you are an offensive only player or defensive only player, still share it with whoever else you practice with. Okay. Next, someone you trust on our team to hold you accountable and help you succeed. Right. That's very, very important. Pick someone on our team, someone you're going to see in the weight room, someone you're going to see at practice, someone you're going to be on the field with during a game. Okay, that person's going to hold you accountable and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Then anyone else you want. Okay, someone you trust to hold you accountable and someone that can help you succeed. So, again, it could be a family member, it might be your academic coach, it might be one of our principals, might be whoever. Okay, might be a spiritual advisor for it doesn't matter who it is. Find someone that's going to hold you accountable. Okay, all right, that's it for his video. That's 15 minutes. Hope you got something out of this. Obviously, I want you guys to take this seriously. We evaluate these goals every single quarter, and it's not just a skill that you're going to have in high school. This is something you should do your entire life. I know that in my personal life, I set goals for me and my family, and career goals and things like that. And in fact, when you get into the workforce, you're probably going to be given goals. Right? They're going to tell you, you have to do this, you have to do that. The state of Ohio right now mandates that I make myself a professional development goal. Okay, so this is not a skill that is going to be wasted. Okay, it's something that you're going to use for a lifetime. Okay, all right. Good luck to you guys. Look forward to reading your goals. I'm really excited for this